You're right there, you lovely, lovely lot. Just a probably behind the scenes update video. Um, I'm trying to get like YouTube and everything down pat because I've previously said that I'm taking a bit of a step back and taking it easy due to factors. Um, However, trying to figure out what YouTube's doing is like the never-ending riddle. Now, many of you may know, depending on what I do for the thumbnail and the title, YouTube does not like variety on a channel because it doesn't know how to then push those videos in the algorithm, even though in theory it should be quite straightforward. If you create a video on X video game, in theory it should be pushed to people watching X video game. If you create content on making terrain, it should be pushed towards people making terrain. If you make videos on how to make the best jacket potatoes, you get the idea. Now, the issue comes about when people subscribe to said channel. Now, on my channel here, I have an assortment of different things, and it's very much a blunderbuss issue that I've got. Magpieing, some people may call it, whatever you want to call it. Short term enjoyment, quick endorphin rush, XYZ. So people may have subscribed to me to watch whole world content, or 3D printing, or bolt action, or drop fleet, discussions, Grey Tide, Batman, and others on there. Now, the issue is if I create some content that isn't viewed that much on that week, I then upload content that is normally more searchable the following week. So, for example, the latest one, I created some Batman miniature game content as a little mini series. I've got some more in the pipeline to help people out if they want to start playing the Batman miniature game, of where to get your cards, where to get your rules, so on and so forth. It's nowhere near as popular as, say, Warhammer in its entirety. So the views drop. That's a given. Okay, that's a given. I am under no delusion. But I wanted to test out the water a little bit. And I released a video 2 days ago on me kit bashing with Grey Tide Studios, some Space Wolf intercessors that I built up. Those do normally fairly well on my channel. Okay, they're searchable. Space Wolves are popular. Grey Tide stuff is very popular. I love it to bits. Space Marines are popular. Warhammer 40k popular. So you see, you're ticking a lot of boxes. But because I've been producing content that isn't as popular, or releasing content that isn't as popular, that I'm passionate about, it then harms other stuff that I'm passionate about. So I'm having to figure out how to actually make this work. And I know some other channels have been having this similar issue. One that comes to mind is Zorpazorp. Whereas if you like to maneuver around different subjects, it does peak and trough quite heavily. He has it with his love for Middle Earth terrain and Heresy terrain and 40k terrain. They are terrain, but they'll get three like different demographics watching it. So if it gets affected by the YouTube algorithm. So the issue I got is I got some content recorded, or got plenty of content actually recorded, because I just went absolute recording spree for quite a while I was doing bits and pieces. The issue is I want to upload it and I want it to reach as many people as it can because I'm genuinely proud of it and I hope it's helpful for people. A lot of it's hints and tips kind of stuff of how to build stuff, how to paint stuff, how to craft stuff, you know, reviewy stuff as well. So I genuinely do hope it's helpful. Now, I did have a crazy thought of um, making other channels to try and help with that. But that's a lot of then bookkeeping on behind the scenes. Like I was thinking of doing one for Batman, but then it just doesn't help. So I'm kind of stuck in a bit of a weird area because if I done say a month of one thing, okay, I done a month of 30k, and then a month of kit bashing and Space Marine kind of stuff. Then I done a month of Batman, and then a month of Drop Fleet, as an example. So that's 4 months worth of content, and I enjoy them all. I do enjoy them all. Certain things I don't enjoy about them, but I focus on the parts that I do enjoy. Um, I don't know if the algorithm would like that. I would have like a peak up to the point where people are watching it, and then would it trough dramatically because people may be then subscribing and joining for 30k, for example. Then I'll swap over to 40k. Would it drop off? If you get where I'm coming from. So I need to figure out ways of allowing me to still be creative and have options out there. But as you could probably see with the video content, like this one here where I kit bashed up some Terminators using Grey Tide stuff, and then a Black Templar chaplain using Grey Tide stuff. They're close to 1,000 views. But then the Space Wolf one is not broken past 200. So I need to figure out what I can actually do. Do I have to follow a bit of a better path under the understanding that I can't show everything I want to show because I want to be able to have the stuff being shown as best as it can be. I want to be able to be like, here's stuff I'm passionate about. I'm reaching out to people with it. Because it is disheartening when you put time and effort in, and then the YouTube algorithm just makes it plummet. I don't even know if this video now is going to plummet. I have no idea. And I'm not trying to say, oh, doom is gloom and all this and all that, but it kind of is. And I think it's a shame that it doesn't help people being creative. It doesn't help people branching out and doing other things. But I will say I'm probably one of the prime examples of doing too many different things. So I need to kind of um, step back and reevaluate what I'm actually doing. But yeah, if anyone's got any input or any experience in this, please let me know. And I'm going to be honest, genuine experience, like genuine people know what's actually causing this or got an actual uh, in, experience on it, because the issue I got is you can read up all the information in the world, but sometimes it genuinely doesn't help. I want these kind of mini series to work, but it's trying to figure out how to make them work. As I said, do I go for a month doing one genre and then move on to another, but try and move on in a safe way? So maybe in hindsight, I should have done another week of Batman. Then I moved over to Drop Fleet, which is still more of a niche kind of game system. It's still very popular. Then I move on to maybe Heresy. Then I'll move on to 40k and do it that kind of thing that they try and link into one another. But yeah, as I said, I'm very much up for input. Any and all help is appreciated if it if it's like genuine help. And just I really want to know what I can actually do. Not trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm just trying to get my head around it because, as I said, I got plenty of content, but I want it to do as best as it can do because the same amount of time and effort goes into something that does 50 views as it does thousands of views, and it is disheartening. Okay, I'm just going to put it there. it is disheartening. But anyway, I'm waffling. Thank you for your time. If you got help, please comment down below. Share it with people that may already know how to do it, so they may be able to comment. Yeah, and just asking for help, people. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching through, and I do hope it reaches the correct people to help out. But yes, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I hope to catch some of you in the next one. Ta-ra for now. If you've enjoyed the video and the content on the channel, why not throw a subscribe? And if you do so, don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of all future content coming out. But on top of that, we have YouTube memberships now, starting from as little as £1 a month. All pennies go to supporting the channel, and you get plenty of rewards in the process. Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one.